Bags of soup. Cans of soup. This is soup for my family. Isn't it wonderful? Soup for my family. It's incredible. It's the perfect size. The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.
Hey, welcome back to Soup for My Family, the only podcast where you'll hear current serial killings.
Oh, ones that are happening at the moment by us, you and I.
Yeah, by us.
I like the way that sentence ended. I didn't know where it was going.
No, yeah. Because, I mean, anyone can make a podcast about, Ted Bundy, old hat, new serial killers. That's where it's at.
Yeah, the ones that haven't even happened yet. I like that idea. We just start talking about who we think is going to be the next serial killer.
Yeah.
It's never
You ever heard of Andy Gasper?
I have, but
psycho.
He is crazy. He's out of his mind. He's also got a man bun, I think. The last I've seen pictures on Instagram.
He does.
Well, my name's John Schroeck, and this is my best pal,
John Holmes.
That's right, and we're back after 7 years hiatus. We went on sabbatical like priests, and we did a few other things like priests too, but we don't have to get into that at this moment.
Definitely washed a prostitute's foot, if you know what I mean.
And the things that might be legal gray area happen abroad, so you can't hold us accountable for it. We won't tell you where abroad.
I was abroad at one point in my life.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being comfortable enough and to be yourself.
I'm being visible right now.
Yeah, that's great. This is that kind of podcast.
Yes. Well, what have you been doing the past 17 years, John Schroeck?
I killed myself a couple times, came back from the dead. I am one of the serial killers of myself.
Hell yeah. I'm proud of you, buddy.
That's a movie, I think. A serial killer that only kills himself over and over again.
Yeah, that's like Groundhog Day, right?
Yeah, but like darker, I guess, maybe. We could still have Bill Murray be in it because he's great, regardless
he's great.
of role.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, has he ever? I guess he has done some serious roles. I don't think I've watched any of the movies he's done serious.
He played Where the Buffalo Roam, and where he tried to play Hunter S. Thompson. It was not reviewed well. It was his first movie after Saturday Night Live, and he didn't even get top billing.
He was on Saturday Night Live?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it was his brother, Doyle Murray, who was on.
I mean, when you see those guys, when you see their face, you can tell they're brothers, but I mean, everything else about them, like, I don't know. At first glance, you wouldn't even think they're brothers. They seem very different, is what I'm trying to say. If you really take a look at them, you're like, okay, those are brothers, but it takes knowing. Otherwise, you'd never guess that guy's got an iconic voice.
Yeah, Doyle Murray does a lot of voiceovers and shit.
Okay, I was also going to say, like, has he been in anything that Bill Murray's not also in? I think I've only seen him in things that Bill Murray's in. Which, hey,
right in that coattails, you know?
Get in where you can. You have to. Show business sucks. It's not going to give you any free passes. And when you get one, when your brother helps you get one, take it.
Take it immediately.
Maybe it happened the other direction. I don't know much about the Murrays for having talked about them for the past 90 seconds.
They got another guy. His name is Kevin Bean Doyle Murray.
So why is Bill not got the Doyle? They got different parents? Is he's just iconic enough? He doesn't need the Doyle Murphy?
He doesn't need the Doyle. It's Bill Murray. You know who Bill Murray is.
Bill Doyle Murray? That's a little, I had a hard time saying it just now.
That's too much. They have another one who's Antifa Doyle Murray.
Oh, he would.
Yeah, he was adopted.
He would be a fan of this podcast.
Oh, you can't say that? I'm sorry.
No, I said he would be a fan of this podcast. This is the Antifa's podcast. We bring soup for our family.
This is the official Antifa podcast. Yeah.
I think I meant to open the very first episode with that, and then I forgot, and then subsequently did that for 20 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Minus the 3 that we skipped. People have been banging down the doors saying, "Where the hell have you guys been? Are you dead? What's going on?" And subsequently we were, but we came back. I said, we did. I got death on the mind like always. No, we just watched the Fear Street series on Netflix. That was a lot of fun. If you like scary stuff, it's not scary. It's a little campy, violent, shockingly violent for something that's based on a children's book. Like brutally violent actually. but
Wait,
I
Fear
loved it.
Street? Is that wait a second. Hold on. I remember my wife saying something about a TV show that was supposed to be for kids. Like it was supposed to be like how the Haunted Mansion was supposed to be. The Disney movie, The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. How that's it's how they wanted it to be, but but they fucked it up and they made that too childish. And then they made the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is what's supposed to happen." Like for a movie that's made after a theme park ride.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So, I mean, Fear Street was an R.L. Stein book series. So,
Oh, maybe that's what. Yeah, I don't know
so
anything.
not Goosebumps, but Fear Street, which I actually never read any of the Fear Street books. Fortunately,
No.
the movie's not based on any of the books, so it didn't matter. It's just based on the
Good.
concept, I guess. But if you like horror, you got to. The thing is, you got to watch 3 movies because that's how they did it. They made 3 movies and they're all interconnected. And then, man, the second one's not good until you watch the third one, which is a good review to give for a movie. It's like you're gonna hate it until you watch the next one,
And then you're gonna hate that, and then you're gonna watch the third one, and it's all gonna be good.
and then you're gonna want to watch it again. You just have to sink 6 hours in, and then you'll want to sink 12 in, and that's how media works today. It's like this podcast. You gotta sink in 20 episodes until you're finally like, I think I like these guys enough.
Yeah.
What's their hook again? Do they have one?
You're talking about us or the slasher genre?
I don't know, John. You tell me.
I mean, I think the hook in the slasher genre is the man with the hook, right? And I know what you did last summer.
And I still know what you did last summer. I think he kills with a hook. I didn't see that one.
Oh, you never saw that? Oh, dude, I had a big crush on Jennifer Love Hewitt. I still have a crush on Jennifer Love Hewitt. She was my first like celebrity crush. I was like more like party of 69.
Ooh, baby. I love it. Here's the thing about stars from the 90s, because like, growing up in the 90s, anybody that's like more than a grade older than you is like the oldest person on earth. So like Britney Spears is only a few years older than me, I think. I don't even know if she's 40
Yeah, I think
yet.
she's like my age or a
Yeah,
little bit
but
older than me.
but in my mind she's like 50 because when she was big, she was so much older than me, but really she was just like 6 years older.
Yeah.
So like Jennifer Love Hewitt, how old is she? Like 28?
No, yeah, she's still 29. No, I think she's got to be closer to probably 45, maybe early 40s, probably 42, something like that. I mean, she started acting when she was real young.
Yeah.
In Party of 5.
Well, I've only seen the first. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Never saw the seek.
Uh-oh.
Never sought the seek. Sought out the sequel.
Yeah.
In layman's terms, I did. The first book we ever read in English class in high school was Killing Mr. Griffin, and it's by the same author that did I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it's great. I was like, this is high school. I love it.
Oh, really? Freshman year English? That's their first introductory book. Hey, we're gonna read about killing.
We're gonna read a book about how a bunch of students kills their teacher.
Yeah.
But on accident, but they do it, which is kind of the same concept of I Know What You Did Last Summer. They accidentally kill him, and then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Basically, Killing Mr. Griffin is a story about how no snitches, all right? No fucking snitches. Do not tell. You spring one hole in the thing, and it causes a flood, and everyone all breaks loose. Check it out. Killing Mr. Griffin, the only book I've ever read.
Yeah, the only book he's ever read. Yeah, I'm glad you got that. I got Fahrenheit 451 freshman year English, and I mean, I still like that book. It's a good book, but I'd much rather think about killing my teacher.
Yeah, I think Fahrenheit 451 is probably the best book to tear pages out of and roll joints with, right?
Yeah, burn that book.
Burn the book, just like in the book.
You get it. Yeah, just
Very
like the
meta.
book says.
Yeah, I was just trying to take the lesson from the book, which is that you should burn books, right? That's what that book's about?
I think so. I didn't finish it. I burned it.
I didn't get anything else out of it other than that, so.
Oh, he's taking the mic stand away.
We're moving it aside. That's how you know this guy's a pro.
That's how you know he's a professional and he's ready to podcast. He's ready.
Something I appreciate about there's a lot of people who take, because there's a couple of different comedy classes that people take in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so like a lot of newer comedians are semi-competent because they took a class. And I feel like forever it's been shit on. Like, don't take a class. You're wasting your money.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
some idiot that doesn't know how to do comedy. It's like, I mean, there are certainly that, but there's also people who are trying to cultivate a better scene and want to be paid for their time. And I think that's the right move. And it's, they moved the mic stand out of the way. I'm like, this person seems new, but they moved the mic stand. How did they know?
This guy's interesting. He said it as his first time, but he's not wearing shorts.
He didn't mention how bright the lights were. Wow.
There it. Yeah, that was
Amazing.
going to be my next one. He didn't say. Yeah, he didn't mention how hot it is up there.
Oof. It does get hot under those lights, John.
Yeah, it's bright and hot.
That's why I've never headlined. I'm like, I can't get too hot up there. It's going to be, I refuse to. I refuse to sweat for my craft.
Yeah.
Honestly, John, that's why I moved to a different room to record tonight. Today, because it's cooler up here. There's no air conditioning in the room that I usually am in. So, fuck that.
I turned off my air conditioning so I could record this as well. So we're going to be some sweaty boys today.
Love to sweat. So we skipped the past couple weeks. It was the 4th of July, which in my head I was like, that'll be a great day to record. And then I was like, oh wait, people do stuff on holidays. Not everybody is living in a town where they don't know anybody. So
yeah, sorry about that.
We could have been patriotic. We could have been anti-American all at once.
I know, right? I wanted to do it, but then I just had plans all day.
And then you just had better things to do, and I'm
jealous. It's 4th of July. I wanted to get my grub on and celebrate the founding of the most imperialistic, dominant country on earth right now.
Perfect country. It's my favorite holiday for my favorite country.
Listen, I love 4th of July, but I just love blowing shit up and getting drunk. That's the only reason.
Which you could do any day.
I mean, now that Juneteenth is a federal holiday, I'll celebrate that instead.
Yeah, let's replace it.
Yeah, I'll celebrate. I just want to get drunk and blow shit up. I don't care what day it is. Maybe it's gonna be. Maybe I'll start doing that for every holiday.
That is kind of Christmas. You open gifts or you blow up familial ties or whatever. So you already kind of do that. I do feel the same way about 4th of July that I do Christmas. Like, I don't really believe in the whole reason we're celebrating, but I'm glad we're getting together and eating a lot of food, right? And enjoying the festivities. I love Christmas lights, love fireworks. Don't love the Lord or my country much, but
you nailed it, brother.
Do love having a good time.
Yeah, it's like when people ask me like, "Oh, are you a sports guy?" I'm like, I like entertainment. You know, I'll watch sports, I'll root for teams and stuff, but in terms of like getting into it, if you're a sports guy, it's so much shit you have to learn and maintain. And I'm just like, I just like being entertained. I don't really care who hit the home run or how many fucking home runs he's had this season. I just like seeing the ball go over my head.
Yeah, I want to see the highlights, and I could do without the rest, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was watching I've never been an NBA guy, but I was watching the Hawks in the finals because why not? We're in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I got to I don't remember when this happened, so I don't remember if I talked about it, but I went to an open mic at a bar where there was a Hawks game on, and it was like people were going crazy, so that was fun. But really, I don't know if I watched an entire game. I usually tuned in the fourth quarter, like when the exciting shit was happening, because not that an NBA game's that long; it's a couple hours, but like I got some Twitter to be angry about or whatever. Whatever I'm wasting my time on.
Tweets. Who else am I gonna subtweet?
Giannis Ianatopoulos. I don't know. He's a really great player for the Milwaukee Bucks. However his name's pronounced. It's Greek. He's a black guy, but it's Greek because colonialism.
That.
Yeah. Oh shit. What was I gonna say? Nah, it's gone.
4th of July. Did we cover that enough? I mean, the 4th of July. It's not. I mean, listen. As it's a holiday made up and for over 21-year-old white landowning males, and I rent, John Schroeck. I rent.
We all rent. We're a generation of renters. I mean, the banks are trying to make us rent forever. That's the whole game right now. They're buying up all the houses, like BlackRock. I'm half educated in this shit, but I'm gonna be pissed off about it. But that's the whole goal, is to get the working middle class all never being able to own property. That is literally the goal. They want because they can make so much money renting. So the revolution's coming. I don't know who's gonna start it because we're all watching Netflix and getting high because that's about to be legal. I think for everybody, not just you,
Oh, hell yeah.
privileged white smoking dope legally,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
protected with his union job and his fucking legal medicinal marijuana. I'm sorry that I said marijuana. I know that's problematic. It's racist.
It is.
But maybe I am those things, John.
Uh-oh.
That's the
You're
turn.
problematic?
That's the turn. 18 weeks in, that's the turn that I'm intentionally
That's the heel
problematic.
turn?
That's the heel turn.
Is
That's
that,
the twist.
Is that you're the racist one? Whoa. I did not see that coming.
If there's two white guys, one of them is. There's no way for there not to be.
Or they both are. Wait, only one of us tells the truth and the other one tells lies, and it's you? You're
Now answer our riddles 3.
I would have bet money that I was the liar. Wow. I would have lost everything. I'm glad I don't gamble.
You are the liar.
Am I?
Let us know. Rate and review. Let us know who's the liar.
Yeah, who's the liar? Who's the actual dirtbag? Who's the teenage dirtbag still?
Teenage Wasteland, my favorite Stooges song.
Yeah. God, yeah, there was multiple reasons why I hate you right now.
That's a double whammy right there.
Double whammy.
The song's called Baba O'Reilly.
And also, it's Teenage Dirtbag is Wheatus. Did you ever hear of Wheat? Do you remember that song by Wheatus?
I don't know if I do. Maybe I've heard it
because I can't sing it for legal purposes.
That's right.
But everyone should listen to Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. It was featured on the Dawson's Creek soundtrack, John.
My favorite album of theirs is the Blue album. I love Wheatus.
Yeah. By Dawson's Creek. Man, that band rules.
Yeah, dude. Rivers Cuomo is my hero. Is he related to the other Cuomos? I never thought about that.
Yeah, Andrew Cuomo. Yeah, he's the son.
Nice.
Yeah.
No wonder he sucks so much.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, didn't do anything too crazy for 4th of July. Just went and saw fireworks, grilled out, did the thing.
Nice.
It was pretty nice. Did you do anything mild?
No, I went out. I went to a couple parties. I went to a pool. Got to
Whoa.
Yeah. I went to a cool pool. Got to drink.
Cool pool.
Got to be in a pool for a little bit, and then when everyone else was going out to the bars around 8:00, I hopped up to another party in Mount Adams and got to eat more than I ever should. And,
damn, you're fancy, Mount Adams.
Yeah, dog.
Bougie as hell.
I know people who rent up there.
Do they do fireworks on the river? Could you see fireworks from up there?
Yeah, and then we ate a bunch, and then we all walked down to watch the fireworks on this bridge up there, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful.
Bridge boy.
You got to see like the entire skyline of Cincinnati and all the different individual fireworks going up, not just the big ones, but like you could see like little pockets and like places over there we're having fireworks, and that
people shooting off their backyard fireworks in Dayton, Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly. You could see it all. So it was a good day.
That's the shit. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, John. And all these people crying about scaring their dogs and their dad who has PTSD because he went and fucked with a bunch of kids in Iraq. Get over it. This is America. This is about freedom, okay?
Listen, my dog was personally raised on gunpowder and punches. So I don't know why your dog's such a puss.
Your coward dog hiding underneath the end table because he can't handle a little bit of, ammunition going off outside.
Your dog wouldn't last 2 seconds in Beirut.
I do think it's hilarious that that's how we celebrate the 4th of July, by just traumatizing a bunch of troops. Like, do you support the troops? I don't think you do.
Hey man, if the troops don't support fireworks, then they shouldn't be troops.
Yeah, like you didn't go fight in Iraq just so that you could be afraid of fireworks.
Yeah. Come on, man up. Or woman. We had
Thank you.
What was that? What was that lady's name?
At Abu Ghraib?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Say her name. We will not. We will not repeat that name.
But I mean, that whole situation was just no shit. This is going to happen when they declared torture legal.
Hey, man. OG viral moment,
Yeah.
They blew up on Instagram before Instagram was a thing.
Yeah, dog.
It is funny to me though, because like that's what do your stereotypical Americans love more than dogs and the troops, and they're like, let's terrorize them for a couple weeks mostly.
That's
just
gonna be
constantly.
Constantly for me.
Yeah, and you see him at the bar, whether it's a dog or a veteran, and you just antagonize them. Just throw a firecracker.
Yeah, if I see you in fatigues or if I see a dog in a bar, I'm lighting it off a Roman candle.
You just carry one, no matter where you are, just in case.
Oh, I care. Yeah, just in case. And I'm aiming it at you, the dog.
Some people keep flares in their car just in case they have to pull over. You have your own flare. Roman
I have
flares.
my own flares.
Italian flare. That's what I call a Roman candle.
Yeah. So then what'd you do last week? You said that you were out of town. Where'd you go?
Went to Hilton Head Island, John, South Carolina, which is further from here than I would have guessed. It took us about 7 hours to get there with traffic and shit. But it only took us like 4.5 to get back. So whatever. It was great. I've been there more than I think anywhere. I've been very privileged. Gone on vacation a lot of fucking years, mostly to there. Been other places too. Mostly beach places. All beach places are pretty much the same on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Whether you're in Florida or on the coast of the Carolinas, but it was nice to spend some time with the family, spend some time with my nephew. That was the highlight of it. Definitely a reminder of how fucking white places like that are. Very fucking white. I think just living in a city that's more racially integrated, that feels like the wrong word to use, but I'm going to use it because can't think of a better one. But you go places and it's just not just all white people. So I'm more aware of that in general, I think, when I'm in a situation where it's all white people. But that place, and it's all upper middle class people from Ohio on vacation. That's what Hilton Head is. Every license plate, I'd say 80% of the license plates down there are Ohio. And yeah, very fucking white. We were out walking on the beach one day, and this was in the morning, and I guess dogs are allowed to play out on the beach off of leashes until 10 o'clock. So this dog comes up to the stroller. It was me and my dad taking my nephew on a walk, put him on the leash, push him in the stroller, whatever. Walking out on the beach, and a dog comes up and licks him right on the face, which fortunately he didn't care. He thought it was cool or whatever. The baby didn't freak out. And the owner came over and started chatting up my dad, talking about stuff. My dad was wearing a Cincinnati shirt. They're talking about Cincinnati. He says, "Oh, my son lives in Cincinnati." And he mentions that I don't know if this is current day or if it was in the past, but he was on the scrimmage team for the UC women's basketball team. So like he would scrimmage against them.
Yeah.
And I think get paid to do that, which is kind of cool. And my dad made a comment of like, "Oh, that's got to be great, just spend a lot of time with a bunch of chicks, right? Like your age or whatever, like, whatever." Yeah. He's like, and the guy unprompted, I guess not unprompted, this was his response to that comment. He's like, "Well, most of them are African American, and I don't think he's really into that."
Oh,
which like, wow. I mean, way to not only let us know how you feel about interracial dating, but to just make your son, who we don't know, racist. Like, just wow. That's just the kind of casual racism flying around Hilton Head Island. And that guy lives there. He's a veteran himself, so, can't say anything bad about him. He's a nice guy.
Gotta support the troops, right?
Gotta support those.
No matter what they do.
Microaggression.
Yeah.
Is that I guess that's a microaggression to that, but
dude, I'm gonna be honest, if his son does play around a lot of African American women, he's probably fucked a couple African American women, or tried to fuck a couple African American women, and that's why, and then just told his dad like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm not into that," and then just secretly just been like, "Michaela, I love you."
Yeah, right. Like to me, that said so much about him, and like because his son's not there to defend himself. But what a thing to just offer up to a stranger, to just feel comfortable, to feel comfortable in saying that, because you seem to be a well-to-do white guy, I'm a well-to-do white guy. It's just some casual racism.
Casual racism.
And I think I've said this before, but like that really is the line between like bigotry and racism. Like racism doesn't have to have like malicious intent. It just has to be
Yeah.
a casual throw it off. I don't think he's into black chicks. Like, how do you know? Have you asked him? I think you don't. I think you don't want him to be into black chicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, I think his dad's just like, yeah, he's not into them, with their butts and breasts and awesome personalities.
Yeah. Talent, athletic talent.
Yeah.
Better at basketball than him. And honestly, I would, since he's making assumptions about his own son, maybe, I don't know. Let's assume that he's assuming. Also, he probably gets off on the idea that his son is good enough to keep up with them, like in like a in a negative way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's as good as they are.
I was really hoping this story was going to come out with, and then your dad said, "Oh, it must be nice being around all those women of your same age." And then I thought he was going to say, "Oh no, my son's gay," and I'll be like, "Hey, that's awkward for your dad."
Yeah, no, not that at all. Not that at all.
More awkward for everyone. That's great.
And also, if we're talking stereotypes, I think when I was at Xavier, a lot of the women on the women's basketball team were gay. So like maybe they're not into your son, you piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ.
Just like the vacation was great, but that moment really it stuck in my head. I had to talk to Paige about it later. I was like, this fucking happened, and like my dad just kind of like brushed off the comment or whatever. But it's like, Jesus, to just offer that up unsolicited to a stranger is like, what other kind of heinous shit has this guy said to strangers just because he feels comfortable because it's another white guy that he can assume is like him?
Well, if you said he's ex-military, then he's probably done a lot worse to strangers. Probably other little kids. Maybe he was in the chair force.
The chair force? No, he was in the Marine Corps.
Oh yeah. He definitely murdered some brown people.
Oh yeah, that's part of the gig.
That's part of the gig when you sign up.
Don't sign up if you don't want to do it, because that is literally the job.
Yeah. If you think we're really keeping the world safe, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, all right, let's get into Cuba.
I don't want to get in there.
Oh, I don't want to get in there either, but
it's communism.
But I think they deserve the right to do what they want, and without the American imperialism being subjected on them, that would include ending the embargo for Cuba for over 60 years that we've had.
Yeah. Did JFK start that embargo, or was it before him? And they killed him because he was going to take it off.
No. No. JFK was with the Bay of Pigs, where he tried to take over Cuba after Fidel Castro. Okay,
so they did not try to kill him for Cuba stuff. It was something else.
No. It was definitely so they could put in another military dictator that was pro-America. Like
they've done across South America.
No shit, and across the world.
Yeah, the Middle East. So yeah, I'm not super educated on the situation, but I do know that like there were some protests, but I think when Democrats and Republicans in America are supporting protests abroad, that's like a right-wing protest.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently, like kind of astroturfed, and also it was like not. I mean, it was like not that many people.
What?
Like the protests.
Yeah, in Cuba, that was the largest protest they've had there since like the 60s.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but
no, you don't.
But the point is, yeah, if you actually are concerned with the rights of Cubans and like their lives, and the sanctions that have been crippling them for generations.
No shit.
Like you go to Cuba and they have cars from like the 50s and 60s because that's all they can get, because every other country, like they can't deal with any other country. Like, of course, communism's not going to work in a country where America is saying it's not allowed to work. You're not allowed to do business with this country, or we'll nuke you or whatever.
You know what's crazy is that we've ended our embargo with Vietnam, and we had a fucking war with them, like one of the longest wars ever.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Well, surpassed only by Afghanistan.
Those Bushes really know how to start a war, don't they? Well, the one does. I guess it's more of a Cheney thing.
Well, I mean,
it's all of them.
It's all of them. But yeah, but I mean, my Converse shoes are now made in Vietnam.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Like, why do we still have this embargo against Cuba?
I don't know Vietnam's situation like government wise, but I mean they're
communist.
It actually is communist, not like China.
I mean, it's a little more like China, less like Cuba, but it's still a communist in name
Okay.
regime.
Communist in name only.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Converse, Vietnam. Why not? I've got some clothes that say Vietnam, I think from J. Crew.
Hell yeah.
But I definitely need to like look more into Castro and like Che Guevara and all that stuff. I mean, like, what wasn't Nelson Mandela like in favor of Fidel Castro? Weren't they like pals?
I don't know that. That's what I don't know that.
I know there's a picture of them smiling together, but there's pictures of a lot of people smiling together that ended up not being pals.
Hey, Biggie and Tupac were the best of friends back in the day.
Donald Rumsfeld and Saddam Hussein.
Donald Rumsfeld and Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, we're some of my favorite dead guys. I'll be honest.
Oh man, oh yeah, that happened. Donnie Rumsfeld died. Fuck yeah! I high five people at work when I found that out. I was like, high five, and they're like, yeah, what's going on? I'm like, Donald Rumsfeld's dead. Fuck you, you warmongering piece of shit.
And I'm just glad that he lived through the Afghanistan war finally being officially ended or whatever. At least the last few weeks of his life.
Yeah. He got to see that his entire military career was a blunder.
Yeah, I'm not sure that those people have that kind of self-awareness. And also,
no, they don't. No, they don't. They still think they did a wonderful thing.
Went great. His family's doing fine. His generations of his family past him are doing great. So good for you, pal. Really won the imperial capitalism war. I saw some great clips of Code Pink, who are anti-war protesters and activists, going to some event that Rumsfeld was at, and just like they're doing it kind of one at a time, so they don't all get removed at the same time. But like he's walking in with his wife to this event. And people like outside, people inside on his way in, people at the event are like getting in his face and calling him a war criminal and a murderer, and there's blood on his hands and all this stuff, and it's beautiful.
Hell yeah!
I hope they played it at his funeral.
That sounds like a good jerk off video.
I'm not saying I didn't. Several times.
Hell yeah! Yeah, man. Send me that clip because I need a good whack off.
Yeah, just Google Code Pink Donald Rumsfeld. I'm sure it'll show up.
Well, is it on YouPorn?
If it's not, it's gonna be. I'm putting it up there.
Oh yeah.
80-year-old gets cucked by young woman or whatever. I don't know what it would be called.
By a bunch of young women.
Yes, indeed.
Well, today's a special day for me. This Sunday,
today, the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th is a big day for me.
Ooh, the 18th. What's going on today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count on 5 years being married.
Hey, congratulations, Sarah.
Yeah.
Not you, John.
I did nothing to make this marriage work.
That's right.
If anything, I'm a hindrance to this marriage.
This marriage is still going in spite of you.
That is accurately exact.
Exactly
accurate.
You know, despite your best efforts, it persists. Nevertheless, she persisted.
Nevertheless, Sarah persisted.
Well, hey, congrats! Did you guys celebrate yesterday, or?
No, we're gonna go out to the same dinner restaurant we did when we first got married.
That's exciting. Where was that?
Seasons 52, out just over in Rookwood. It's like
Seasons 57 now.
Yeah.
+5.
It's like just like upper casual dining.
All right. Nice.
A little more expensive.
Get yourself a chicken parm or something fancy.
Yeah, some chicken nudes.
Ooh, chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle parmesan.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know if that exists, but I want it to.
Well, make it. The world is your oyster, John. Unless you don't want oysters.
Man, they make me too horny.
Ooh, that's what they say. Have I had oysters? I don't know if I have. I've definitely had clams. I don't know if I've had oysters. Yes, I have, and I didn't get horny, but I'm always horny.
Well, you ate them when you were like 4, so I would hope not. I hope you weren't like a little 4-year-old horny bitch just running around being like, "Somebody fuck me."
Well, I was doing that, but it had nothing to do with the oysters.
Oh, okay.
I was hot dog horny.
Yeah, somebody feed me and then fuck me with a hot dog.
Put it in whichever hole you prefer. I like them all.
I'm so ready for this. I'm a mature 4-year-old.
I'm one of those 4-year-olds that aged backwards and now I'm 4.
Yeah.
But I've lived an adult life.
Hell yeah, Benjamin Button. No, so I was just thinking about our wedding, Sarah and I's wedding today. Because like we got married, first of all, I called and told my mom that I was getting married a couple hours before I got married.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We didn't want family there.
That was so she knew you were engaged though, right?
She knew we had been engaged for like a year.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's crazy that she didn't know for all that time.
Oh no. She knew we were engaged.
Just didn't know it was happening.
We announced that, but then Sarah's family was being weird. My family was being weird, and
be specific with names. What were they doing that was weird?
Oh, just infighting. A lot of infighting between parents on both sides.
Classic Capulets, Montesquieu type shit. I like it.
No, infighting within themselves. So it's not, they weren't fighting each other. They were fighting themselves.
Okay. I don't, whatever, John.
Yeah. So we just made a decision not to invite family.
I respect that. I like that.
And since no one was going to pay for it, because we were both 30, we had to do it ourselves. So you know what's real cheap? The courthouse.
Yeah, well, maybe for some things.
Well, yeah, for marriage.
I owe them quite a bit of money.
Uh-oh, John on the run.
Mm-hmm. And I hate running.
Yeah, you do. You hate all type of cardio. Just working them guns, big boy.
That's right. All top heavy. I'm laying out on the beach watching people walk by. I'm like, that guy skips leg day. That piece of shit. And then I look down. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but you're like, oh,
been skipping leg day since grade 5.
Hell yeah. No, so the only people that we invited to the wedding ceremony, we needed 2 witnesses. So Sarah chose a guy named Ben Geffrey, who's been our college friend for a long time, as her man of honor. He brought his wife down, and then for my best man, I chose my friend Elton Lytle. So those were the only 2 allowed at the actual, and then Ben. So those 3. Ben had his wife.
Nice.
So those were the only 3 that were allowed. And then, of course, we went out to Neon's.
Yeah.
Because they had trivia, and Sarah wanted to do trivia.
Maybe we showed up after trivia was over. I don't remember trivia happening.
You guys showed up later.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
And then we all got drunk.
Despite the fact that we were probably across the street at Paige's old place.
Yeah. No, and then we had a great time. It was a fun night.
Yeah, it was a great time. I remember hanging out.
Yeah, I think I saw a couple pictures of you guys.
Yeah, it popped up on Facebook. I guess not today. It feels like I just saw it, but that can't be true because it would show up today. Anyways, I remember that dearly. I remember getting a John Holmes jacket that still hangs in my closet.
Yeah, that's another topic we can discuss. So I had planned for like 4 people to be in my wedding.
Total. You, Sarah. So you actually had more at the real wedding.
When we first got engaged, I planned on having like 4 or 5 groomsmen. I think 4. I think it was you, Chris Weir, and then Elton, and Frank
my dog.
Lee.
Nice.
And what? And your dog?
My dog. Yeah.
Zeno was in the wedding. Was going to be in the wedding, but then my groomsman gift was to get everyone a cool 70s leather jacket.
Like your fall jacket.
Fall jacket. But then when we decided just to go to the courthouse, I was like, shit, I've already told all these people that I was going to get them this gift. Well, I guess I'm going to get them this gift. So I bought everyone a leather jacket, even though no one was able to walk down the aisle in it.
Damn. Maybe one day. 10-year anniversary. Do the renewal of the vows.
Yeah, renewal of the vows with an actual good judge.
Yeah, was he a shitty guy?
Well, from other people that I knew in the justice system, they said that he would give out harsher sentences to black kids than to white kids.
So, according to the system, he's a great judge. That's the whole point.
According to the system in place, he's a upstanding, perfect judge. And according to my thing, because I wanted to say, like when we were exchanging vows, I really was gonna say, and Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I do, and Black Lives Matter.
And he
But
wouldn't let you
Sarah
say
was
that.
no, Sarah was not against me saying that, but she was like, just don't do that. Don't antagonize people on our wedding day, you know. That was my
Can
first
we ask the cops to please stand outside of the courtroom? I don't need them here.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I being detained? Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Yeah.
Start doing like lawyery shit.
Yeah.
It's like I object not to the vows. Fuck.
You fucked up now. That's why we didn't invite you. You would have been a nuisance.
I would have, and I would have been upset if I didn't get drunk enough.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad habit of I guess I'm kind of 50-50 on weddings that I've gone to as an adult, but I get way too drunk.
Oh, buddy. I mean, you know me. You know who are you talking to? You get too drunk. I was once described at a wedding that wasn't mine by other people there. They described me. I was sat with people who didn't know me, right? Which is always a bitch
awkward
move. Always an awkward move when you're going to a comic's wedding. But
all right, narrowing this down.
Yeah, and then they described me as that. They told other people. They described me to other people as the alcoholic and his wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, so made a big hit at that one.
The alcoholic. That's fucking rude. Jesus.
I know, right? I mean, it's not like they're lying, but
but still, like, how are you going to be at a wedding and judging the people that are like taking advantage of the open bar? Isn't that the point of the open bar?
Yeah, dude. And also, I wasn't. I mean, I did get pretty trashed, but or was it throwing up on? Dude, I saw people like throwing up in the bathroom that wedding, and I was just like,
come on,
that at least.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
they are the bad guy in the situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I got asked to leave my sister's wedding. No, I didn't, but a little too trashed there.
Yeah,
the after party.
Of course, you get trashed at your sister's wedding.
Yeah, I mean, I know who's paying the tab, so we're getting shots of Woodford Reserve,
Patron, and whiskey and rye. Let's get some rye up in here.
I was getting drunk on white wine. That was the drunk I was ordering. When I would go to the bar, I would order a white wine and a shot. So that's recipe for disaster.
That is nasty.
Hey, it wasn't bad.
I mean, what were you getting a shot? I can't even imagine doing a shot and then chasing it down with white wine.
I wasn't chasing it. You don't chase a bourbon shot, John. You throw it back.
You're just taking a shot and enjoying it and then having a sip.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which is also what I did at my cousin's wedding in Boston. It wasn't white wine. It was just like light beers, whatever it was. But every time I was getting a drink, I was getting a shot. And that's, not going to be a great night.
I mean, that sounds like a great night to me.
It was fun. I fell asleep at the after party bar, sitting up at the bar.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, I took you home. That's one of my early memories with John Holmes, driving you home after the bouncer at Motors like, someone's got to get him out of here.
After it looks like I pissed myself.
Oh God, that is the meanest prank anyone could ever pull. Maybe not ever, but it's pretty mean. But it's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
In retrospect, pretty funny.
Yeah. I remember settling in before like I got married. Or that day, 5 years ago, I remember being in the chill hang room and laying down. Yeah, just like right now. But I was laying down. I got a couple beers. I got packed a bowl and started smoking and stuff. And then I one of my friends be like, "Are you gonna get high before you get married?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my wedding day. Of course I'm gonna get high." Like fucking.
This is my day.
This is my day. I'm gonna be a little high. And then I'm gonna get a lot of high.
I love it. I mean, why would you not? That's how you guys interact with each other. You got to be at the base level.
Yeah.
I'm nicer when I'm high. So probably going to be the same situation for me if that day ever comes.
I hope it never does, buddy. Stay single. Stay single and don't let a woman tell you what to do.
Never do. I never do. Or man, for that matter.
Just don't let people tell you what to do.
I try not to, John. That's why I get the most upset when people try to tell me what to do.
Yeah. Trying to wear a mask over here. Not for me.
No way.
Not for me, Obama.
Joe Biden says no mask. I'm putting one on. Fuck you.
Yeah. I bet there are people out there who blame Obama for the coronavirus. Probably like Trump.
Yeah, he sent it.
He sent it from Kenya.
All his billionaire friends. He's hanging out with billionaires. Who do you think creates viruses in a lab? Billionaires who are friends with Obama and hate Trump.
Yeah.
If that's not a conspiracy theory yet, we're starting it.
Hell yeah. Obama brought it from a Kenyan laboratory.
We'll call it Soup-Anon because it started here, but it's not Anon. Not very Anon.
Yeah, it's Soup Blatant.
Yeah.
It's too blatant.
It's a virus for your family.
Yeah. What about you? You're down in the Delta. You gonna get the Delta variant? Delta 8 variant?
I'm hoping to, I've been going to bars, restaurants in South Carolina, Georgia, all over Atlanta.
Yeah.
So trying to pick it up, man. Trying to get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to suck that teat more, trying to get some more stimulus checks.
Yeah, I mean, I took a lot of pictures with my nephew when I was on vacation. I'm hoping that that's enough evidence that I've got a kid so I can get that child tax credit.
Yeah.
$300 a month.
Woo!
Give me that shit. I want it. That's for me. And if that doesn't work, my dog is my son. All right.
He's a little hairy.
Yeah.
He got a full head of hair, but he's a good boy. I mean, a good son.
He's a good boy. Good, I don't know, daughter. She's going through puberty. What, are you going to shame her for being so hairy?
You got a body shamer right now in this climate? Fuck you.
Yeah. Women don't shave anymore, okay?
It's her choice what gender she wants to be.
That too. We don't say she, but...
I mean, it's their choice, whatever gender they want to be.
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying.
Also, in this climate, don't gender reveal parties feel kind of offensive now? I don't know. I think they are.
Yeah, I want to find something funny in that concept because I have that gender reveal joke, and I feel it's crazy that gender reveals are the biggest they've ever been because of Instagram and TikTok, whatever. But also at the time when it's the most, that seems like it should be canceled, right? Gender reveals should not, that's the first thing you think they would come for, but no, it's everything else.
Let's go to Twitter right now, John.
You want to go to Twitter? Okay, go to Twitter.
You retweeted this the other day.
Oh, baby.
About how we're just going to learn to live with COVID.
Oh, yeah.
It's, school shootings, heroin epidemic, police shootings, just all the shit, mass violence.
Yeah, just mass death, just something that that's just part of being an American, is that you might get coronavirus.
Yeah, that's clearly what's going to happen. I mean, that is clearly what's already happening.
Yeah, it's happening. I mean, the Delta variant is spreading. It's you hear about it, but you don't. And it's they're not going to lock shit back down. And they're definitely not going to tell people to put masks back on. Not here. They're doing it other places. Here. But they're
California,
not going to. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe California. Maybe California did already.
Yeah, they just went back into a mask mandate.
Oh, see, that's good. They should. I mean, the fact that we just threw those masks off, and honestly, I'm shocked with how easily I think we have audio evidence of how freaked out I've been from the early episodes. And as soon as that mask, I mean, I still had one with me, and I would put it on in the bathroom for maybe a week. But after that, I'm going out to mics, going out to places, bars. It's just fuck it. I don't think it's gonna protect me being the only person in the place. I'm just gonna get weird looks.
Yeah, that's the thing though, is that you do get weird looks now. Now you get weird looks if you still have a mask on. That pisses me off. And
it really is a testament to peer pressure. Peer pressure is something you learn about as a kid and you think you get past it. But I mean, legit. I'm not going to be the only guy going to an open mic and putting a mask on. And I carried a microphone with me to shows for 3 months, and I think 2 times I actually used it, because every time I get self-conscious. I don't want to be the guy that's causing a fucking issue because I'm already the guy that nobody knows. Which is all just my own mental bullshit, but it does also speak to peer pressure and not wanting to, rock the boat to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Be a weirdo.
No one wants to be the weird.
Mic drop moment from John Holmes. Literally. Oh, he's got a mask on, folks. He's got a mask on.
I'm the weirdo.
That was a great visual right there. I love that.
Thank you.
So, have you been wearing one out at all? Have you been doing it?
Not really.
How about what's the situation with the grocery stores where you are?
I mean, yeah, but no mask, but I always carry one on me. But I mean, I still feel bad. It's just Sarah went to go pick up a pizza the other night from La Rosa's, just right by our house, and she wore a mask in, and everyone was giving her dirty looks and everything, just because I don't know if they associate it with not getting vaccinated or just not wanting to keep harming people, but I don't know why they're angry.
No, it's strange. And like there's no consistency either right now. Like so the grocery stores around here, it's probably 50-50. But that's like the highest percentage of masks that I see anywhere. For some reason, people still want to wear their masks to the grocery store, and we do too. Like we put it on to the grocery store, but we'll go to a restaurant, no mask, and then we'll go to the grocery store right after that, mask on. Like no consistency whatsoever.
I know.
But it's also going to bars and restaurants around here, it's literally zero. Like no one's wearing them at all. But the grocery stores, about 50-50. I don't know. And then I guess we didn't actually go in the grocery store in Hilton Head. I was wondering how that situation would be because I feel like that's probably just a zero in a place where arguably everyone should be because people are coming from different places to this island for vacation. That's where people should be wearing masks, and nah, just none.
They don't need to feel.
Cross our fingers and hope for the best, because I can't even act like I'm morally superior because I'm just going along with it. Like I'm going to restaurants.
They all think they're superior.
When I can, I try to follow the lead of like the staff. If the staff is wearing a mask, I like to put it on because I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe there's personal reasons that they're wearing it. Maybe it's just corporate mandate. Maybe it's just they've decided we're going to keep wearing masks. But I'm like, I at least want to not be breathing my shit at you. If you're going to take the step to cover your face, I'm going to cover mine.
That's nice. That's a good rule.
I'm a good person, John. I'm such a good person.
Okay, wait, are you lying again? Wait, which one of us lies? Which one tells the truth?
I've never lied in my life.
I've never lied.
Uh-oh. Moral predicament.
Answer our riddle now. Which one of us is more handsome?
Uh-oh. Even tougher answer.
That is a tough answer. You got the bad boy with the slick back man bun look going on. Put your head to the side. Let's see your man bun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sexy.
So this actually is a predicament. I went out to some open mics on Thursday night, and people don't recognize me now without a hat. I came around the scene as the hat guy, and now people have to take a double take, or they don't recognize me at all. A couple of people did recognize me right away, and I was like, "Thank you for seeing me." Okay.
Thank you for being seen.
For seeing me. So this is the look now. I got it cut short around the edges, and she set it up a way so that I can like put it up the way that I used to in either direction. But like, I just don't want to put product in my hair anymore. I just gonna pull it back, I guess, and that's my look. I'm the man bun guy now.
Oh, hell yeah,
that's me.
I can't do man. I do wear a ponytail to work because I work in a warehouse and I need the hair out of my eyes. But I don't do the man bun that much.
Yeah, I feel like I always want to keep it like on the shorter end. I don't want it to be like the big fucking bun on the top of my head. I just want it to be like a subtle little like whatever.
I'd rather have my hair down though. Hair down, so long and flowing.
Hair down, don't care. That's the phrase.
Hair down, my beehole. I don't know what the phrase is. That's what I want. I want hair down in my beehole.
All right.
That's my goal.
Beehole goals.
And then when I go bald in like 5 years, I'm just gonna shave the top of my head so that everything else is just long, right? Everything else is just long beehole hair.
I like it.
The top of my head's all bald. Have that skullet, John Schroeck.
Yeah, that might be. I can't tell. So I've been wearing a hat so long and like not seeing my own face for so long. I'm like, has my hairline receded more in the past year? I'm not sure. I've always had a very high forehead, a very high hairline, even as a child. So maybe it's going away. I think that's probably part of it too. I think a lot of people just assume, oh, he's balding, so he always wears a hat. I'm like, no, I just don't feel like doing anything with it. So they see me with hair and they're like, who's that?
Yeah. Oh, is that it? Okay.
I don't know what it is.
No, I know I'm definitely balding. Can you see that? All that scalp.
Look at all that pink.
Look at all that pink scalp. Yeah. So when I go bald, I'm just gonna rock a ponytail, even though I'm bald. Be like Danny DeVito and that. Fuck, I can't remember what movie that was. Twins? No,
maybe.
I don't think it was Twins. Could have been Twins though.
Danny DeVito, I was gonna say the only one. I feel like Carlin, I guess, kind of rocked it too. But having the longer hair, despite being bald up here, a lot of guys can't pull. A lot of guys, it just looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I want to do it.
Yeah. Like anybody that I know that has done that look, it's like, come on, like Grandpa, I love you, but just shave it. Just shave it all. It doesn't look
Grandpa,
good.
what are you doing? Is that true? Did your grandpa have a skullet?
It wasn't a skullet, but he kept the hair decent length, and it was like, you know, the horseshoe
Oh yeah,
around his
yeah.
head.
The horseshoe, yeah.
And his son has that too, so I feel like I'm gonna have that. This is on my mom's side, and I have my mom's hair, so
Oh,
I'm gonna go bald. But you know, for now, gonna
oh,
keep it long.
gonna go bald.
Bald.
Yeah, keep it long. That's what I'm encouraging people to do. Like, just grow it out. You're gonna lose your hair faster, but whatever.
Yeah, is that a thing?
I think you lose more hair when it's longer. I know that.
Kind of like your dick.
Yeah, the bigger your dick is, the more less hair you have around it.
I was thinking more along the lines of like the bigger it is, the more you lose it if you don't use it. Like if you don't use it, you lose it. If it's long, you lose it even more.
Yeah, like virginities.
Yeah, whatever that is.
John, if you're seriously gonna start bashing my virginity again, I'm not gonna be here for it anymore. I'm tired of it. Yes, it's my 5th year anniversary with my wife, and yes, I'm a virgin still.
I mean, that's fine, John. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not what I would choose personally, and it's not what I have chosen personally.
I am saving myself for Jesus.
He will come. He will come.
Oh, he's gonna come.
Again in glory to judge the living and the dead, John.
No, he's gonna come real hard on my face when I offer up my virginity to Jesus. He's gonna make me a woman.
He's going to make you that 13th apostle.
Yeah, dog. He's gonna make me beg for it. You know what I mean?
Get down on your knees.
Get down on my knees. Put that glowing light all over my face.
Wow.
Is that sacrilegious? I don't know. I'm unsure if making Jesus come on you is sacrilegious. Are we gonna get banned for this?
I mean, that's a show of love, is it not? I mean, put your love all over my face. I think that's a line from South Park, actually.
I don't know. Personally, let's change it to love. Personally, I don't like whenever a woman asks me to love on her face. I don't like that because I'm always like, that's gross because we're married and I have to kiss you afterwards.
That's the clean version of the joke.
Yeah.
Replace come with love.
Yeah. That's a good.
That's been my policy forever. Replace come with love.
Yeah. I can't come anymore. I can come. I can't come anymore, and but I can still love. Actually, no, I can't. No, I got nothing to offer.
I don't come you anymore.
Uh-oh. Whoa. You don't come me anymore? Damn. I still come for you, or pretend to, at least make you feel good.
That's nice. It does make me feel good.
Yeah, when they're like, "Hey, yeah, I came like 28 times or whatever."
28.
Yeah, when they're like, "Yeah, you're like, "Hey, did you finish?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I finished like 29 times."
29 times ago.
When I came 28 times in the minute and a half you were inside me.
Trying to join the 27 club. Come on, let's go.
Let's knock it down a peg.
This was from a few weeks ago, but did you see that you and I are domestic terrorists now, John?
Fuck yeah!
People that identify with, you know, socialism. There was something that came out from the FBI. I don't know, something with Joe Biden or the FBI or something. I shouldn't have even brought it up because I don't have it in front of me. But yep, we are domestic terrorists, and we got to be careful, John.
I get it.
We got to be careful.
No, I think I do remember this. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, lonely white males ages 30 to 40 were put on the national terrorist list.
Yeah. Especially if you're a virgin.
You're definitely a virgin if you're an incel, like we are.
Well,
and if you're just have crazy political beliefs like we do.
Crazy political beliefs like people shouldn't ever starve to death in the richest country on earth.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That, you know, people shouldn't be homeless in a country that's got more open apartments in Holmes than they have homeless people, but I guess they got a lot. I guess they got to put us on Guantanamo. Send us to a communist country.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds good, actually.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Jesus Christ. No, wait. So what? So what happened?
That's pretty much all I know. That's why I said maybe I shouldn't have brought it up because I don't
Oh, okay.
remember. But like legit, like it's basically like, you know, anybody that's a leftist is considered a terrorist. So watch your back, John.
Dude, I'm always watching my back.
CIA is coming for us. We've got like 8 listeners at this point, and we are influential, and we might radicalize some folks.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I want people to be radicalized.
No, John, you're just not. Hey, X-nay on the radicalized Ray. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
We're Democrats. We're Democrats. We don't think that healthcare is a human right.
Hey, you know what?
Right?
Hey, Democrats, they can be reformed, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe Biden is.
Joe Biden just needs to learn about Karl Marx and become radicalized, and then we will all have a president we like.
100%. Yes. We're not going to be doing that radicalizing, but if he does.
No.
If he does, you can do it through the system. The system is not inherently set up to be corrupt or to benefit just a handful of people. It can be fixed. It's not fixed already. It can be fixed.
We can help the system get fixed without blowing up City Hall.
100. Keep it 100, John. I appreciate that you're being so honest about the fact that we are registered Democrats, and
I am.
We're good boys. We're good boys. We are good boys.
Democrat boys.
And people don't deserve health care. And a living wage. If you can't make $8.50 an hour work, sorry, work harder, get another job. It's fine. Like, who cares?
And if you get sick, it was probably your own fault. You probably went to a strip club or were engaging in high-risk sexual activity.
Were you using a public bathroom? Maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, maybe you should hold it until you can get to work.
Yeah, get back to work, actually.
Yeah, get back to work. Just get back to work.
Employees must wash hands, but don't go in the bathroom because that's where diseases live.
You better wash them twice with gloves on.
Do you wash them? Do you wash the gloves twice, or do you wash them, put gloves on, and then wash the gloves?
Yeah, you wash them with gloves. Then you take the gloves off. You wash them again, and then you put on 2 new pairs of gloves.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep.
I think we recorded the weekend. Did we record the weekend of? No, we didn't. You did the Grotto Fest.
Grotto Fest.
That was the 3rd, so we haven't talked since then.
No.
Is there anything to say about Grotto Fest that you wanted?
It was a wonderful time.
It was a wonderful time, and it was not interesting to talk about on a podcast because it was so much fun.
No. It was just such a wonderful time. It felt great. They section, the basement part of that.
I haven't been down there, but I know it exists.
Okay, well, anyway, the basement part was all just the green room for comics.
Nice.
It was just a wonderful day. Got to see people, got to talk to people, got to hug people.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you said it was a good time.
It was a good time to hug people and then dry hump their legs, their log.
Show me that log.
Show me that log. I'm gonna dry hump it.
Dry logs.
No, it was a great time. I really appreciated Wayne doing all the work and the Comet for putting up with us and everything like that. It was great.
Hosting the damn thing. Yeah, it looked like it was a lot of fun, man. Wish I had gotten booked on it.
Yeah, but you're not good.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I should work on my fucking act or something. Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Instead of blaming other people for not getting booked.
Yeah. Work on your act. But I mean, like, how you act.
I think you've got several great points that I'll consider, but probably won't act on.
Nope, you're not going to do anything. Hey, and scene.
That was the click, clack, patty whack.
How about this?
Whoa. Okay. Love this. That's on first.
Yeah. All right. How about this? Let's go to Twitter. What did you tweet? Did you tweet anything fun this week?
Never.
Never? You've never tweeted anything fun?
Usually not.
All right. Well, I tweeted one time. One time I tweeted.
You tweet out?
I twatted.
One twat, mate, choo-choos.
And it's become a new joke now.
Nice. Let's hear it.
It goes, my wife loves improv, right? Loves improv. I like stand up, so we butt heads sometimes. But she loves improv so much that whenever we're having sex and I finish, I say and scene,
Haha. Nice.
and then she says yes and
Haha. Oh, hey, it, zip. Bingo,
hey,
bango, bongo.
premature ejaculation joke. She didn't finish.
Nice. Does
Got her ass. Like literally, I lubed up and fucked her ass.
does the yes and line land
Sometimes.
with comics? Yeah.
No. Sometimes it does with audiences. Sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't. Sometimes, well, it's weird because they either laugh real hard at the first part about the and scene, and then don't laugh at yes and,
Yeah.
or they won't laugh at the and scene, but will laugh really hard at the yes and.
That's
So-
kind of perfect. That's kind of perfect.
Not really. I'd rather have them laugh at both parts.
But like, okay, so I've been thinking about this lately. There's a lot of comedians who, like, I can't give you an example off the top of my head, but like, some of my favorite lines on albums are like throwaway lines that don't even get a big laugh, you know? So like, there's value in that, and also like, if one doesn't get them, the other will, and those are like really, you're kind of catering to both of those audiences, basically, like people who know improv or people who know porn or acting.
If only I was clever, John.
You are clever,
No,
John.
man. I'm a dum-dum.
You commented on a 10-year-old Facebook post today that I thought was very funny.
What?
It was your post, and you said this is a funny joke.
About the repo men?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember. Do you remember when repo people, the repo shows were all the hit back, like 10 years
Sorta.
ago or whatever, or 12 years ago or something?
Yeah, kind of.
It was like, and I remember watching watching one and just being like, these are the most despicable people I've ever seen on TV. Like, this was still when the Osbournes had been out, and I was like, these people are trash. Not the people getting repo. Oh no, let me clarify. Not the people who are doing the repoing are trash.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, I'm gonna take your car, and it's like, wait, can I do anything to stop you? Yeah, you can answer some trivia questions.
Wait, was that really a concept for a show?
Yeah, they were asking questions, and it's like, if you get them wrong, we're gonna repo your fucking house or your car or anything that you value.
And these actually aren't even people who were in debt. They just picked random people. They said, we're going to take your shit if you don't answer our riddles 3.
I mean, listen. Looking back, I'm sure it was all fake.
Yeah.
Because every reality show is fake, right?
What?
Did you know that? No, seriously.
Listen, I watch The Bachelor every week, John. Don't tell me that it's fake.
I mean, there's some elements of truth that, like those shows, but like I'm talking like American Pickers, that's fake.
Okay, John.
Pawn Stars, that's
Whatever you say.
yeah, like all these, like,
So my entire existence has been a lie. Okay, John.
yeah, it has. Chum Lee's actually 5 people. He's got duplicates.
They rotate him in and out. He's actually underage, so they have to have twins, triplets, so that they can get more, shots scheduled per day.
No, but that was like the basis of like, all right, I'm gonna give you an ABC question. If you answer right, you get a point. I mean, dude, it was the most despicable thing I've ever seen. And I remember Hot or Not TV.
I don't remember that. That is hilarious. That the concept of the show was, hey, we will allow you to not have your stuff repoed if you answer. It's like Cash Cab with real stakes.
Yeah, dude, and that's the shit. That's the shit that I was like, this is just the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
That's wild. Because the concept of repo is morally heinous,
so
anyways.
Fucked up, right?
I have to take your stuff. It's like, why do you have to take my stuff? Well, because the bank says so, and the bank pays me, and fuck you.
Or if not that, like the company pays me to take back your stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, so, dude, they're just the worst people.
Yeah. Second, I mean, I think probably tow truck drivers go second to repo men.
Tow truck drivers, I mean, they're often the same thing.
True. They probably are the same people.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
You have to have that just basic lack of humanity to just be be the person that does the job that need not exist. It's like, oh
Yeah,
no,
that-
I owe money to a bank. Who gives a
Yeah.
shit? Fuck the bank.
Yeah, fuck the bank.
The bank's gonna get money from the government if they don't get enough money. So who cares?
Yeah, dude. Who gives a shit? Why are you doing this? You're just a cog in the fucking imperialistic war.
It's a morally diseased system that we live in.
Yeah, dude. And then we put that shit on television. I remember at one point there were like 3 different repo shows on TV.
Everyone loves feeling like they're doing great. Like, look at these stupid pieces of shit losing their stuff because they lost their job. Loser.
How dare they try and afford a car?
And
Well-
I'm sure there were plenty of storylines where they really hammed it up and made this person look like a quote unquote welfare queen type of person that just lives above their means and they deserve this. It's like,
yeah.
because anybody deserves this. Okay, cool. Great country we live in.
Yeah.
Antagonize people who are just like us instead of the 6 people who are making our lives shitty.
Yeah, dude.
The people who could snap their fingers and make our lives better but won't.
No. They never will. And this space race shit is
I was about to say it.
so gross.
I was about to say that. Yeah, they're just going to go to they're going to go to space instead.
Hey, what can we do now? Now Richard Branson is in this.
He went already. I think Bezos goes next week or something. Branson was like, "No, I'm going to go first," and he did. It was last
Oh
week.
my god,
Or
was
earlier
last
this past week.
It's so gross.
And it's pointless and it's stupid.
I just got lost in the reality of life there for a second and forgot to make it funny. Hey, but farts, am I right?
Lost in the cosmos.
They hurt. Farts, right? Sometimes they hurt.
And if you go out into the cosmos, it's a lot of gas. So that's like a fart.
Just like a fart.
Just like a
Ow.
But like, as if COVID and everything to do with the way that this country has responded to it, the fact that COVID basically created like 50 new billionaires
Yeah,
or
dude.
something crazy like that, as people are starting to get kicked out of their homes and all this. If all of that hadn't already heightened the contradictions of this morally depraved system that we live in,
Yeah.
Bezos is like, fuck it, I'm going to space.
Yeah, dude. It's gross.
And so I got my hair cut a couple weeks ago. This is not changing topics. I was getting my hair cut a couple weeks ago. And I forget why I think I mentioned that my sister lived out in California and that she moved back to Ohio. And she's like, yeah, it's crazy out there. It's crazy expensive to live out there. She's like, this is how we got to it. She's like, I don't know how people afford to live out there. I was like, a lot of people don't. That's kind of the whole problem.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know. And she's like, and then we got people like Jeff Bezos who could end homelessness and he won't. And I'm like, this chick,
Oh, hell yeah.
comrade.
You give her a copy of the Communist Manifesto?
I didn't, but I was like, I love that unprompted. We got to that. Like, well, first of all, I don't know her politics. Maybe she already is a socialist or something, but like,
Yeah.
for that to just naturally come out, it's like that's how a lot of people think. Like, it's not a radical. It's not radical to think that Jeff Bezos, the richest person in the history of Earth, making like $1 billion a day at this point, something like that, shouldn't exist. That's not radical. Nobody, like no rational human being thinks that system should continue to exist as it does.
No, dude. And then the idea that we're being called leftists or radicals just because we believe that, like, hey, like, housing and food is like a right, and trying to find good healthcare is a right, and then saying that, and then people are like, okay, someone's been watching March TV or whatever, and it's like, dude, fuck no, dude. It's what every other country that's less wealthy than us has. I mean, not every country, but you know what I'm saying? Every country comparable to the United States has this shit.
Yeah, and it's like the bare minimum for a functional society. Like, this country continues to putter along, but it's not going to into infinity. Like, there is an eventual stop
Collapse.
point.
Yeah.
Where it's not just that the market collapses and then we recover. It's like the full system collapses, and that's coming.
Yeah, everything collapses.
And I think it's coming faster than a lot of people think. I don't know when it's going to
Yeah.
come because I'm no genius, but I know that people en masse getting evicted from their homes because now they can't afford rent, and it's coming due now after all of these months of unemployment and whatnot. It's going to happen quickly. Like the things that are kind of suppressing it right now are still in place, and like everyone kind of numbing themselves with social media and watching television and whatever. Once those things kind of just dissolve for a lot of people, like it's going to be wild.
Buddy, it's going to get...
People are, I think, either in denial or they're just not aware, because like, so enough people who are like upper middle class and like, you know, whatever, they don't have to deal with that stuff like firsthand. A lot of times the most that they deal with it is like tipping the person that brought them food or that kind of thing. But they're not actually living it day to day. Like it's not real to a lot of people, and it's not as imminent to a lot of people. And those are the perspectives that are catered to in the media. So like the perspectives of like the blue collar working class are not ever represented in the news media. So people don't really understand how rampant this suffering is.
Well, if they ever do represent a blue collar, like interview a blue collar worker on the news, he's always like, yeah, whatever's best for the company, and just bullshit, and that allows the upper crust to be like, oh yeah, see, even the workers like us. No, we don't.
Well, a combination of that, you know, they'll find someone who has been, you know, heavily propagandized by their media and thinks that it's okay that I'm suffering because you gotta, you know, I'm just a cog and I don't matter. And one day I'll be the boss and then I'll be a billionaire or whatever. Or they're just made out to be like a fucking dumb redneck Trumper, like some idiot, whatever. But never like a person who thinks about things and thinks like, hey, why does my boss get to decide, hey, I'm going to sell the company? He gets all the money from selling the company, and I have to stay in this job with no raise, no kind of kickback for everything that I provided for the company.
If the boss sells the company, even if you that he gets the money and then you get probably the boot. I mean, best case scenario in this climate is that you get to keep your job.
Yeah, and that's enough. That's fine.
That's enough. That would be good.
Despite the fact that the work that I do is what makes the company profitable, it's more important the person that bought the materials. That's the person that's the most important. The person that purchased the stuff.
The guy that watches over us working. As long as he's making money, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. I saw something, I think someone just tweeted, it was a screenshot of a tweet or something, but there was some pizza place that for one day to show appreciation for their employees, they paid them like the actual value of their labor, which was like $78 an hour. They get all of the profit of the pizza.
Yeah, that's right. It was like a Papa John's or something in like New Jersey or something. They did
just like accidentally showing the workers why capitalism is wage slavery. Literally.
Yeah, no shit.
And it just steals the majority of the profit that you create.
Yeah, dude. And they thought that would be a good idea.
Yeah, to show appreciation. It's like, how about you just do that forever?
Yeah, how about you seize the means of production?
Yeah. Let the people that are making the pizzas own the fucking company. Why not?
Hey, dude.
They're gonna be more invested in that fucking company emotionally. They got higher stakes. It's not just some shit they have to go do for a few hours every day. Like it's just so backwards. Like it's common sense that if the people doing the job have the most possible stake in that job, they're going to do the best job possible. Instead they're like, no, we can only pay them $10 an hour because otherwise they're going to be entitled. It's like, what? That doesn't even make sense. The reason I don't work harder at my job is because because it doesn't fucking matter. If the amount that I made was directly tied to how, you know, if me making the company better meant that I made that amount of money, that I made it better, then I'd work harder. But instead, I clock in, I clock out, I do what's required of me.
Exactly.
And that's what most people do.
And that's what this podcast is about. Doing what the least that's required of you.
Do the bare minimum for the bare product, I guess. The lowest quality
for the biggest profit. All right, John. Well, I have to go.
What do you have to go hang out with your wife?
I got to get my seasons 52 on.
Hell yeah. Well, tell Sarah we love her. Happy anniversary. Happy podcast. Where can people find you?
At John Holmes Lives. I'm doing a couple things. This week I'm doing a solo of the 5 Point Show on Tuesday.
Ooh, solo hosties.
Solo hosties of the 5 Point Sally Showcase in Walnut Hills. We got a banger of a lineup. We have Chris Seamer, Phil Pointer, Hunter Roberts, Rena Calm, who all these people are like touring headliners. Just
never heard of them.
Fuck off. I'm doing a promo. All these people are great comics. You'd be remiss if you didn't come out to this. So
oh yeah, that sounds
probably
like an awesome
tonight.
show.
That's probably tonight.
If you're listening on the day that it drops,
yeah,
it happened 6 days ago.
Yeah.
What's the date?
7/20.
7/20. Blaze up.
Blaze up.
Blaze up. I got a couple shows next week. On Wednesday, I'm at. I mean, this is not for anybody, but
listen.
I'm going to Birmingham. I'm on at the Stardome.
Hell yeah!
Doing a showcase audition. I don't fucking know. I had to send it in a clip. I frankly, John, sent in a clip from like 2015 because they wanted a sub 4-minute clip, and that's what I had. So I was like, I'm not. Fuck it. Who cares? And they got me the spot. So
nice.
We'll see. And then the day after that, I'm doing an awesome outdoor show here at the Works ATL. It's at a place called The Camp. It's an outdoor, cool vibe space. So excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Follow me at Schroeck John on Instagram. Follow the pod at Soup4Family. We post there sometimes. I don't know. You do you. I'll do me.
Cans of soup.
We're a happy family.
I'm also going to do you.
For my family. Oh, yeah. Isn't it wonderful? Soup for my family.
Thanks so much for listening, guys.
It's incredible.
Bye.
It's the perfect size.
Bye-bye.
The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.